Stretch to screen. Ooh. There we go. There they are, the girls. Load game. The game's gone because I switched computers. Oh no! That's so tragic. Hold on. I'm drunk. We can speedrun this. Hold on. I can't believe it doesn't cloud save Doki Doki. That's wild. It didn't cloud save. It didn't even ask me. Why did it not do that? Yeah, this game doesn't cloud save. Okay. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something wild. Because it's like a personal save file or whatever, right? So, whoa! Okay. Okay. New game. Huh. That's my name. Don't wear it out, baby. Let's go! Okay. We've seen all this. We've seen all of it. Wait, what do I do if I hit? Okay, you can't. Just bear with me. Bear with me while I do this. We've seen the setup. I'm drunk. We can speedrun this. Write that down. Someone write that down in the Discord for me. Okay. Sarah's telling me that she wants me to join the club and that a girl there that I'm not going to like made me cupcakes. Okay. I just got to make all the same decisions. Nothing will be different. Oh my god. Oh, what were my choices on the fucking poem though? Oh, I stopped clicking in the bait. Okay. And Monica was there. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Those are their names. I remember. I just gotta click really fast. Boy howdy, I've never clicked so hard in my life. I hope you all are getting the story from this. She's really nervous. She's got big boobs. Monica really wants me to enjoy the book club and the literature club. And they're all gonna write poems tonight when they get home. Oh god. Please. Quickly. Oh! I need to change the category! Heck! Hold on. Edit stream info. Doki. Shit. Doki Doki. Literature club. Done. We're in the right category now. We just have to keep clicking. Okay. This is a mess. I've almost been streaming for 4 hours. Ugh. God, maybe we don't end the stream like this. Maybe we go back to Liza P. It depends on how drunk I am by the end of this. I am drunk right now, though. I don't know if you guys could tell from the amount of times I fucking said it. Please. Okay. We're gunning for Yuri. Yes. Effulgent. Yes. Depression. Fuck! Wait! That's Sayori. Secretive. Hopeless. Eternity. Variance. Anxiety. Disaster. Incongruent. Determination. Disarray. Shame. I'm learning so much about Sayori right now. Okay. Entropy. Grief. Fester. Melancholy. I want to know who goes with ocean. Okay. Forgive? No! Graveyard. Horror. Did I get more Yuri or... Oh, no. Okay. Are you gonna give me the book? Sorry, I'm speedrunning this. Okay, she's giving me the book. We're gonna read it next to each other. Flip the pages together. Her boobies are gonna be in my face. Yes. Show me the picture. Show me the picture. Make sure I did it. Okay. Yes, I understand. We did so much work to get here the first time. Yuri, come on. I just gotta click really fast. Can you guys hear my clicking? Yep. What if our hands touch? There we go! That's the page I wanted to see. Okay. I don't know if this means anything, or if we're on the right trajectory. But I do remember this from last time. She was so nervous to read the book with us, even though she bought me the book. Just to make you like me, thank you. Okay. Keep clicking! Keep clicking! The clicking is intense. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible. Okay. Okay, we did Yuri first last time. Yes, you had a very good poem. I liked it very much. There was a lot of symbology in it. Yes, I know. You're nervous. Do you like this mouse click-clacking ASMR that's going on? Yes. Oh, the music was magical there for a brief moment. Okay, we're gonna do Natsuki second, and then Sayori, and then end with Monica. I think that's what we did the first time. I believe that's what happened anyway. No. We did Monica second because I like her the best out of the four. But it doesn't seem like I can date her for some reason, which is confusing. So I think this is the order we did, so... Or did we do... No, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm pretty sure this is what I did the first time. Because Natsuki's annoying and I don't like her. So I don't know what her deal is, but she wrote a silly poem and her music was very funny. Okay, Sayori. Sayori, you had a concerning poem about breakfast. I do remember that. Okay, I picked the words last time, and then we never got their response about my poem because I was so shocked about everything Sayori said. That I do remember. I was shocked by her responses, and I was trying to not gun for her so bad that I didn't know who I was going to end up flirting with the second day. Ah! We're so close. Okay. Come on. Right, hole in the wall. Forgot what hers was about. I remember the other three. Hers was just so bizarre about the hole. Okay. I gotta write a poem again. Yes, I understand. They're gonna have a fight. Oh, right, I have to choose sides. I want to side with Yuri. Right? She was mad because it looked like she stuffed her bra and they were getting jealous about trying to fight over me. Which is weird. Because I seem like kind of a loser. Boy Lynxie's kind of a weirdo. Okay. Who's it gonna be? Yuri. Okay, yes. I did the right thing. The music is wild. I'm sure the music shifts are all silly. Okay. Then I have made all the same choices. Nothing has changed so far, it seems. I am clicking really fast, so it's not like I'm looking at all of the messages, but it seems like I've made the same choices and nothing changed from here to here. Okay. Just tell me that it was a good day and that I need to go home and write another poem for tomorrow, please. Because that was the last thing I did. Right, and I walked home with Sayori, because we haven't done that in a while. Okay. It is poem writing time, baby! I need a second. I got through that so fast. Pineapple's just so good too. Oh. Also totally unrelated, are you guys excited for Scott Pilgrim to come out tomorrow? Scott Pilgrim takes off. The anime. I'm pretty sure that starts tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to it. No, I think she's just a butthole. And I don't like her. Okay. Universe. Frightening. Fester. Tragedy. Unstable? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it though. Despise. Alone. Intellectual. Disaster. Determination, I know is her. Uncontrollable. Melancholy. Heartbeat? Okay. I guess Doki Doki, so heartbeat, that makes sense that it would be not Suki. Entropy. Wrath? Explode. The new Invincible episodes come out on Thursday, so that just works perfect. Oh, and I haven't started watching the new season of Invincible, so I'm gonna have to really look forward to that too, because I really enjoyed the first season. Could you focus, camera? You're focused on Dave. You need to focus on me. I know Dave is wonderful, but I would like to think I am the star of the show, sometimes disoriented. Misery. No, that's Sayori. Oh my god. Destiny. Philosophy. Okay, I picked all of the douchey words. I'm going to save. Return. Okay. I'm gonna take more bites of the pizza. And then we're gonna actually do this. Nothing eating. Excuse me. Disgusting. This music's such a vibe. Okay. Is there anything? You know what, Dave? You and I, down here. I'll be like this. Can you guys still hear me alright? I think you guys can still hear me if I'm back here. Actually, duh, I put this up here for a reason. I had a long, long time ago, very long time ago, as a gift for Christmas, I was given this Popstar Ari mouse pad, and I always want to lean back when I'm playing this. I'm glad that you're here for more Doki Doki then, so I'm gonna put this on my lap and use this so that I can, like, chill. Okay. All of my wires are getting funky. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. The fact that I can read right now while I'm drunk is incredible. Samir, did you miss the saga of me taking 3 shots, making pizza, doing squats with my glasses off while the controller was upside down? Did you miss all that? Oh, brother. So I'm a little drunk. By a little, I mean a lot. The pizza is cutting through it a little bit, which is nice. I'll never leave my apartment for dinner again during a Lynxicat stream. It's been a real journey. And I'm glad you're all here for me. And then, the worst part is that you missed me speed running having to go through Doki Doki again because my save didn't go over. It didn't cloud save. And I had no idea. So I just speed ran to get back here. Anyway. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Lynxie. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Wait, hold on. Was this the cookie thing? We did this. Speaking of which, I'm kind of... Okay, yeah, no, we did this. Hold on. We did this. And she throws the cookie. Yep. The misadventures of Lynxie and Dave, I swear. Yeah, Natsuki's gonna throw a cookie at her face. And they're gonna have a whole thing about it. Hold on. I forgot that we did this. I don't need to do this again. Hold. Uno momento. Por favor. Warp speed engage. But a little bit more chill, because I'm not gonna get up and be like, ugh. I could do it like I do, the tapping games in Mario Party. I'm good at those. Like the one where you have to get rid of the, spinies in the new Mario Party. I'm good at that. The ones where you have to just slam on the button, I'm great at those. My technique is impeccable. Okay. Hey, Yuri. Ah! Suddenly I noticed Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Oh no! Why? I always triple-fingered those tapping games. 2 is fine. I use my knuckle. Like this. When I'm doing those. Which is weird, but like you can like swipe your knuckle really fast over the button. Over and over again. I think faster than doing this. Just for me personally, anyway. That is my skill. Poor controller, poor my hand, excuse you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. She was waiting for me. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Ooh. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Oh, is Monica jealous? Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Lynxie in club activities? My mouth gapes. They're fighting! I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Monica's a jealous Janet. True. Let's go, Lynxie. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. The music. No music. Incredible. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Hey, how are you? Lord Carino. I think that's what your name is. Hold on. No. Cusero. Gosh. being back here. I can only sort of kind of read through my water bottle. I'm gonna move it. Huh? Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. We're having a moment. We're having a moment. Lynxie, how come whenever I do something bad, you're being nice to me? She didn't do anything wrong! She was just sassy. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Oh, I'm sorry, am I dating myself? Nobody's perfect. Don't worry, no one gets my name right the first time, but you might be the first to go Kureno. I've never heard. Just Ku. Pronounced like the letter Q is fine. Oh, just Q. Okay. Of course! Welcome to the chat. I have never played Doki Doki, so you were experiencing, me? Not sure what's going on, but trying to date this purple-haired girl, I guess. I wanted to vibe with Monica, but I can't write poems for her, so I'm a little confused. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. True. But you always amplify things in your head. Oh, no, this is just me. I'm wooing myself. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oh, no, this is me. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Nice, I'm here for I'd love to know the lore behind poor controller. Okay. Before we go on, while I woo Yuri, I was talking, before this started, I played Doki Doki previously 2 other times on stream. I've gotten I upgraded my computer. I took out my processor and I put in some NVMEs and like 2 more SSDs and stuff like that. What I didn't know is that when I reset up my computer, it wasn't going to cloud save my Doki Doki file. So I was speed running, clicking through everything furiously, trying to get back to this point that I hadn't seen yet. And I was doing just the most wonderful mouse clicking ASMR, and I said that it reminded me of how I play Mario Party tapping games. Those are like the ones that I'm really good at. And that when I want to tap really fast in Mario Party games, I use my knuckle and I go over the controller like this. So I'm furiously going back and forth trying to get like the most points I can like that. So that was the lore to poor controller. The end. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. I love it. What kind of friend would do that? She didn't think we were friends. Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Lynxie, of you hurting a controller across the room. The only time I've ever almost done that was in the DLC for Control. I got furious at that game and almost broke a controller. I was so mad. It was so hard. That's the only time I've gotten that angry during a game. I think my version's delightful because I don't break it. I just hurt my finger a lot. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I think I got much more sad at Dark Souls. Okay, don't bring that up. I throwing the board game had nothing to do with the board game. And you know it. I was not mad at the board game. The time that you're talking about, I was not mad at the board game. Also, I'd like to think the time that my mom threw a little tiny Ticket to Ride train at my face was way angrier than what I did. I've never played Dark Souls, but I played Bloodborne and I understand Dark Souls raid by proxy. This is a Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Souls-like kind of chat, usually. Chat. I guess you guys are, because you all found me through FromSoft games, but, yeah, I started doing Doki Doki because my computer was borked, and this is the only thing that could run while I streamed. So I want to see more of it, and I've always wanted to check it out anyway. What about you, Joe? I love you. I don't know what else to say. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Lynxie, do you like oolong tea? Do you like being friends? Yes! Of course I do! I was so sad when you were gone. I thought you were never coming back. It made me very sad. I do like oolong tea. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. I will never leave permanently. Well, good, because I like when you're around. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Jo always shouts. This is part of her character. In life. I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Oh, we're flirting, we're flirting. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Lynxie. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I keep watching Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Lynxie, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Floor gang? Yes, I would love to sit on the floor. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I feel that. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because your posture, right? Boy, Lynxie's dumb. Always on Chover while reading like that. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I'll take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding easy to male experience. It's true. I'm a silly little guy, and I don't know any better. You go into the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Let's go. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching! Gasp. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? We the player aren't at all, I know. I like it. Samir. It's scandalous! Before marriage, how could we? Yuri's always kind of cute, but... Wait, what? Yuri was always kind of cute, but... Oh, okay, thank God. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I thought we were gonna say we don't like her, and I was like, what? We've been trying to get her poems, or my poems, to be all like hers. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Good call, Nat. I will hydrate. Thank you. There we go. Don't touch the posture. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and only I can presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. Oh, that was me. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. She's cute! I love her. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. I know we don't want to smudge the pages, kid. People will talk! If the pages stick together, they'll know that something was up. And it was nefarious. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. I wasn't expecting it to change. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Lynxie. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Let's go. We're doing cutesy domestic things. That's our girl. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Oh, we are past the friend zone.
Congratulations!
Joe! Thank you for the gift sub. You're wonderful. I love that it's your first day back in like a month and you're just showering me with bits and gift subs. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. I'm so smooth. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she even can't focus now. Yeah, Dave's in the chat. Q, you are new here. This is Dave. He is my mascot. He is very lovely. Sometimes he does the stream for me. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest is rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. It is true though, since she started talking about back pain, that's real. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What? Oh, Dave's my little guy who sits here on stream with me. I'm so shocked that that ended so abruptly. I can't believe that Monica just cucked me like that. I can't, what the? Okay, everyone. Monica, please. Yuri jolts back. Son of a bitch! My moment was ruined! It's time to share poems. Lynxie, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Why did Monica do that? The vibes are in shambles. Okay, well, I still... Okay, Yuri's... Yes, accurate. I will be saving. I'm just gonna save over this. Anyway, back to poetry. Okay. I'm gonna do them from the order I like them in least to the most. So, Natsuki, then Sayori, then Monica, and then Yuri. That's the order we're gonna go in. So we're gonna do Natsuki's first. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. Not poor Natsuki, she's too grumpy for me. I'm already grumpy. We can't both vibe and be grumpy. It's not gonna work. Okay. But I still don't like this at all. I'm trying too hard to be... It's trying too hard to be serious. Okay, that's rich coming from her. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're I'm trying to woo a girl! Two grumpies make a right. They don't, Whiskey. I can guarantee they don't. Built an empire of millions off dual Okay. You've convinced me by saying that that is true of the game Grumps. They are... Well, okay, no! He says, hey, I'm Grump. And then he goes, I'm not so Grump. So are they both grumpy? I don't know. Lowly brat is the worst archetype. True. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Whoa! Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... You're not trying to just impress Yuri, are you? You don't know. They do. Hey, I'm Grump and I'm Natsuki. And we're the Game Grumps. What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. She didn't even show me her poem! Whatever. We're on to Sayori. Fun fact, when the Plus version of Doki Doki was released, and the Grumps revisited Doki Doki to play it, Dana's quote is saying, when I think back on my favorite games we ever played, Doki Doki is solidly in the top 5? That's wild! Huh. I don't have Doki Doki Plus, because this one's free, and I can't buy video games right now. So, I don't know what the difference will be, but maybe if I really like this, I will end up getting Plus, and we'll come back to it. So that would be cool. I didn't know he had ever said that before. I like this one, Lynxie. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Or whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. That's not incorrect. She is not wrong in what she's saying. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Lynxie. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, it's like a long one. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Okay, this is less dark than I thought it was gonna be. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tinkly. But there's no time to waste. I put a little bottle to keep it safe in. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust with my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open and come in my... Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Huh. I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That was so dark. Holy crap. Yeah. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? I Want Breakfast was a masterpiece. It truly was. That got so dark. Jesus Sayori indeed, Teriyaki. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been oh no, I have to sneeze. Bless me. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Thank you. Thank you, Q. Tomatoes emotes are unmatched. Those are so good. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I think I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is magic. Is like magic, that's true. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's in a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, we do Monica next. Hi again, Lynxie. Her mouth opened weird. It's like... how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Maybe. I guess so. You can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Okay. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. Like, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Ah, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? No, oh yeah, a fictional one anyway. Okay, that's different. Monica kind of whispers that last part. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Okay. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing Vina on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Is that... Because I saved and then I loaded. Is that what it was telling me to do? Save me? So I saved, and then I loaded this one. I'm like... Was that literally what it was telling me? I'm like... Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write down. How is it broken the first time? Does this have anything to do with your poor controller? No, I wish. That was so weird. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Huh? I guess it's just the way I write. It's probably nothing smiley face. I'm sorry if you don't like it. The way she's smiling! I mean, this game gets weird, right? It's just being meta or something. I have no idea. I've been told this game gets weird. Or that it's like a spooky game, but nothing spooky other than Monica cutting off my interaction with Yuri has been like weird. That was weird. The save me load me thing. That was really weird. But I don't know. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood. That's true. Which is why I think, I don't know if you guys have ever seen or read the book House of Leaves, but the use of the pages in that book are wild, and I think it's so interesting. So I do agree with her on that. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. That's weird that she said the same thing about words and poems being magic, like Sayori too. Okay. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save... Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? What is happening? That's my advice for today. What the fuck? That's my advice today. Thanks for listening. Okay! She had a little mild stroke. It's fine. Me or Monica? Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, she likes it. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Lynxie, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. This is just me. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon! That's me. Yuri's love should make things feel more normal. I sure hope they do, Samir! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the skittering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Lynxie the raccoon. I'm a little trash panda. Yeah. I'm a little gremlin. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon is fed... Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. She's the raccoon. Yuri be out there Friday 13th-ing forest critters. No! I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I thought it said being. I couldn't wrap my brain around the word. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Don't make fun of me, Samir! I'm illiterate! I never learned how to read. My name's Tyler, I'm 19, and I never learned how to read. Well, I think it's something different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Oh, this is just me. Don't you have anything like that, Lynxie? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Lynxie. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidity seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. She's confusing. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't really tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring posters, holds it up for us to see. Show me the poster. No! I want to see it. Oops, lag in Pokemon Go. Oh, and Pokemon Snap. I don't know why I said Go. I'm still a little, like, from the... Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole lot of people. It's hard for them to recite their poems to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes to recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. It took like 3 seconds and it was playing in my head. It's a good game. Pokemon Snap, good game. I didn't finish the Switch one, but you know. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room at everyone, with expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Welcome back, Joe. Ugh, my voice, it cracked. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around at me. Boy howdy, my eyeballs, so good. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I just don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. What about Natsuki? The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I glance around at me, chameleon style. Yeah, you get it. I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting it in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. And just like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Aha! Why did my sound fuck up? Was that in the game, or was that just me? Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. That's true, she did. I think it's just you. Okay, perfect. The game's being weird, so I wasn't sure. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If we were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Lynxie liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Lynxie. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Lynxie lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I step in front of everyone at the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. She is a brat. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Like a cell reception. Such a silly way to put it. I do admire Natsuki for being the most honest in the club, even if she does have a surgical precision of a wet sledgehammer. She really does. Alright, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will always be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That was savage. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And then I'll have to do my best. I'm ready to go, Sayori. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make me such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Lynxie. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. I'm walking home with the purple-haired girl now. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need... It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? That's so sad. Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Huh. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. And you just said, okay, bet. Look! I'm already trying to woo her. I can't just lie to her. See? What if there's something that makes her happy? I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, man. Yeah, you never get to choose Monica words. It's so weird. Okay. This is the last thing we're going to do, and then I'm going to end stream. So, let's make another festival. It's a party. We're going to choose more Yuri words and then be done. Existence, philosophy, depression. That one's a, oh god, that one's a Saori word. Okay. I need to do the festival for, that sounds like it's so far away. Stream, Crimson. Broken? They're always shocking for her. Blanket. But to be fair, the game doesn't specifically say Monica is basically complete. That's fair, but I thought maybe I would still like, that was like hard mode. Like I would get a shot at her still. Despise. Misfortune. Okay. Atone. Unending. Eternity. Massacre. Judgment might be Natsuki. Okay, it wasn't though. Inferno. Contamination. Graveyard. Secretive. Melancholy. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, it's the last place we go is always save number 1, I think. And then she freaked me out here. Actually, just out of curiosity. No, I don't want to overwrite it. Okay, nothing happened. Main menu. Yeah. We're gonna go to me. Okay. That was a pretty fun stream, and I'm glad I got to tell you guys about the misfortune I had with the new job that I no longer have because I'm straight up not. Oh, thank you for the follow, Q. I appreciate that. Yeah, that job is spooky. Will not be going back there. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do a midday stream tomorrow, since I'm gonna be a minutes for falling asleep. Yeah, I know, and I've been streaming for 5 hours, so I think that's a good place to end anyway. I'll be back tomorrow in the middle of the day, probably, just because if I am gonna start just doing this all the time, may as well do it during the day. Midday, I'll try to make it. Cool. Sorry about the job. Thanks. Yeah, I'm so glad you came, Whiskey. I'm so glad Samir came too. And Q for showing up and hanging out. You and your FromSoft community are fun. I definitely want to catch. Aw, thank you. Also, if you do exclamation Discord, you can join my Discord, which is where you'll find out where I go live all the time. And I posted a silly Luigi meme today. But, yeah, for Doki at least. Hey, you know what? Whatever anybody wants to show up for, I'm always happy. Thank you, Joe. Very lovely. And for all the bits and getting me a little buzzed, the pizza helped. I'm so glad I rolled the wheel and I got pizza. But I think I would have been screwed without it. But, yeah, it was fun. After 2 really bad days, this was very nice. I was sobbing by the end of the day on Monday. I was sobbing. It sucked. So today has been very nice. I wasn't in a good mood yesterday either. I went and... I've told you guys I play a game called Star Wars Armada, right? I don't know if I have. Anyway, I love you too, Joe. Hold on. I'm one of these people that I love the cheery music in the background after it just was a stark change of pace in the end of that game. So yesterday, I immediately left, like, work and went and played this game called Star Wars Armada. It's a tabletop game with ships from Star Wars in it, obviously. But I wanted to show you guys, because I don't know if I ever showed you my Star Destroyer. I probably showed it before on stream, but I'm proud of it. So the other thing is I was thinking about starting to paint the rest of my fleet on stream. So I wanted to show you guys my ships. Can you imagine going into a game store with this gigantic case and being like, I'm ready to play my tabletop game now? I think it's this middle one. Yes. Here we go. This is all of my big ships. Showed you my Star Destroyer. Please respond. It's the only one I've semi-finished painting. It's my Star Destroyer. Is it not cool? Look at it. And you put it on these little... Sorry, this is the right way. Ooh, let me put it together correctly. Jeez. You put it on the little thing and you fly it around in space and woo. That is a huge toolbox. And it's just for my Star Wars Armada stuff. But look, I also painted the bottom like this. You can tell that it was supposed to be blue and pink. Everyone asked me why I did America colors, and I'm like, it's pink. Thank you. And I'm gonna paint the rest of my fleet. So I started my Gladiator. I primed it so that I could make it look like that one a little bit. And then I have two little tiny Articans. These are the boys I was using yesterday. Looks like a popsicle from... See, that's what one of the guys at the store said to me yesterday too, and I was like, you know what, honestly though, but I can show you the inspiration behind it. This is my Raider. I have a bunch, and then I have a bunch of little squadrons too. I only have Empire ships right now, which is kind of a bummer. But then I have... Oh. I didn't actually take it off. Hold! Get off! Playing tabletop games, I've learned, is just like no joke. Like, you just have to have a lot of junk. Why is the bottom one always the hardest one? It's not important. There's a bunch of tiny little ships in the bottom of this. But it does look like the... Firecracker? What are they called? The firework popsicle. I know what you're talking about. I can show you the inspiration of what I was actually going for. I have not hung up any of my art in my house yet, in my apartment, whatever. But this was the inspiration, was this poster. This Mettaton poster that you always see in Undertale in the background after you meet him for the first time. And I love this poster so much. I love the colors on it. So I wanted the ship to be these colors. And then I never finished painting my Star Destroyer, so I never got around to making it look like you need a huge table and a top-down camera. Honestly, yes. I could start streaming Armada games. Would anyone watch that, though? I don't know. I'm not very good at it yet. Now excuse me as my OC gives birth to Levi Ackerman's child. Whoa. I need more context for that. But, yeah. So my fleet is going to be these colors. I wish I could show you my squadrons, because I did start painting them. And I thought they looked cool, too. And then I simply stopped because life got in the way. Why in the ding? There we go. I did it. I love that I was trying to end stream, and now I'm just showing you my Star Wars stuff. I also have this gigantic Super Star Destroyer. It's not mine, but I'm painting it for someone. One word for context, shy. I see. So I have all these little tiny squadrons. These are some little TIE fighters, TIE defenders. But I don't know if you can really tell how many of them I have. But like every single bucket in here is just full of hundreds of little tiny ships. So I have a bunch of TIE fighters in here, and then like some more specific ships and stuff like that, but I need to paint all of them so that they all go together, because then I'd love to display the bigger ones. But anyway, that was all to say that I think at some point, since I'm going to be streaming all the time now, I'm going to start painting the rest of them on stream. But yeah. So, Dave and I appreciate you guys for all sticking around and hanging out. And I will see you tomorrow. Please feel free to stop by. I will drop a little message ahead of time of when I think I'm going to go live, and then I'll drop another one when I'm going live. But yeah. Just nerd things. And I am a nerd, so it all works out. But yeah, Dave's gonna wave at you guys. I'm so glad that you were all here and got to hang out. Praise the Dave. Oh, just for you, Joe. Just for you. Right before we end. There he is. I put him up close to the camera just so he could praise at you. He's like, oh. Oh, Samir, you missed me doing the praise the Lynxy one too, I think. Because I don't think you were the one who redeemed that. You have a good rest of your night too, Teriyaki. But yeah, Dave's gonna continue to wave at you guys again. Always praise the Dave. You know what I should do? I should make a little emote of him literally doing it. What? Someone else did it for once? They did! Other people do it when you're not here, and then you miss them. So that's on you. Yeah. Dave waves. I hit the end title screen. I'm gonna do it tonight, but I can tomorrow. Hell yeah, let's go, Samir. I'll figure out how to zoom this in and out, and I'll do it for realsies. Oh, it was Koa. Koa did it. Well, Koa was here, but I think Koa disappeared because he gave me too many bits. Anyway, thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. I hope everyone has a good time. I know it's really late where most of you are, so I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye!